Today I'm going to tell you what Lincoln Riley had to say about the summer enrollees and how it's going to be a different transition for them than the early enrollees, and what he expects and what changes might be made to the summer program as he embarks on his second summer as the head coach at Oklahoma, and all that's coming up after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time. So move-in day for the rest of the 2018 signees was Sunday. They started summer classes on Monday. And I'm going to give you a list of all of the early enrollees as well as the rest of the remaining signing class. But first, let's talk about what Lincoln Riley is looking for from his summer enrollees. And what stuck out to me was he expects this group to be really hungry. These guys have all been on a group text for well over a year now, going back to when we recruited them and they started to commit and started to build a bond. Now that half the class shows up early, they get to hear all of what's happening in meetings, what they're doing with strength coach Bennie Wiley and the guys in the weight room practices, so they feel that sense of urgency, no doubt about it. We already know that the early enrollees have a jump on the summer recruits, not just because they got those reps in, but they have been acclimated to college life as early as possible. And it also means that they have adjusted to the way that Riley is doing things this summer. And he said there's going to be a few changes. There's some subtle changes. I think some of it over time is learning how you can best acclimate these freshmen as soon as possible. I think we all kind of continue to learn and find ways each year to get better, like what you do schematically and in other parts of your program. I don't think that's any different. The off-season structure in some ways will be similar, and there will be some differences that we feel like are appropriate for our team and our program right now that we'll implement. Coaches are allowed about 2 hours a week for film study and other things like that, but at Oklahoma, Riley has geared a lot of that attention towards strength and conditioning, saying, quote, "Everybody uses it differently. Anytime though that you take away as a coach, whether it is film or doing a deal on the field, whatever it is, you're taking away from the strength coach. There's some give and take. We don't take much time away from our strength guys. That's our most important strength and conditioning part of the year. We'll have plenty of time with our guys once camp starts. We do take a little time each week, and I let the position coaches decide how their group best needs it. Some groups can really go out on the field and you can't use football equipment and all of that, but you can really get some things done. And then some positions, you can't really do much, and it makes more sense to maybe use a little bit of that time in the film room. It changes as the summer goes on, but it does give you a chance to at least get a little bit of time with them." So I think what we can take away from this is Lincoln Riley has already structured out the way that the summer should be used best for his incoming recruits as well as his veterans. They're going to shake out what they already are planning to do coming to fall camp, and I expect these next 2 months to be really fruitful for the early enrollees and incoming freshmen especially. Now, here's a list of the early enrollees and the remaining members of the class who joined up earlier this week. Early enrollees include Starlin Baldwin, Jaquaylin Crawford, Miguel Edwards, Patrick Fields, Ronnie Perkins, TJ Pledger, Brendan Radley Hiles, and Jalen Redmond. The remainder of the class joining up this week is Brian Asamoah, Nick Bonito, Jordan Kelly, Tremonda Moore, Tanner Mordecai, Jalen Robinson, Daryl Simpson, Ron Tatum, Condarius Taylor, Michael Thompson, Delarian Turner-Yell, Bray Walker, Deshaun White, and Braden Willis. Alright, that's it for me. Deuces.